I've got a Bravely Default 2 joke for you. Are you ready? Alright, here it goes. Gambling. I don't even know how to start videos anymore. Anyways, welcome to the Bravely Default 2 Custom Asterisk series. It's me, Red, as always, and today I'm bringing you another fan-made job that one of you submitted. I just kind of go by first come, first served basis generally. So that means today's asterisk comes from Koda, formerly known as Quillo, the same person who brought us the Ruinchanter asterisk previously. Now, the fact that I started this one with a joke was more than just a bad opener. It was also meant to foreshadow this custom asterisk, the Minstrel. This job is just synonymous with jester, as far as I can tell. Koda said that it was based on the same class from Dragon Quest, so let's go with that. So what does the class do, and what are my thoughts on it? Let's take a look. The Minstrel's class ability is called Lithness. Specialty 1, Rough and Tumble, increases your evasion by 20% every time you dodge an attack up to the max of 200%. Specialty 2 is Je ne sais quoi. At the end of every turn, each enemy has a 20% chance to be charmed. The special is Discotheque. The activation requirement is using 15 Lithness skills, and you perform a spellbinding dance that applies random status ailments to all enemies. Physical attack, speed, and evasion all go up by 30% for all allies during the song's duration. Level 1 is Pratfall. For 10 MP, by pulling a slapstick stunt, all enemies have a chance to stop and laugh, unable to act for a short while. Level 2 is Sobering Slap, another active for 15 MP. By slapping someone on the chops, most status conditions are taken away, except for Doom, Stop, Slow, and Freezing. Level 3 is Spotlight, active again for 15 MP. By casting Spotlight on one ally, that ally will be targeted by more foes for 5 turns, twice as much as they were before. Level 4 is Supportive Cheer, the first passive of the Minstrel, and for 1 slot at the end of every turn you cheer for your team, and all allies gain 20% in one random stat for 2 turns. Level 5 is Tap Dance, an active for 20 MP. By performing a tricky tap dance, your evasion improves by 20% for 5 turns. Level 6 is Hot Lick, an active again, 20 MP. By breathing a deft jet of flames, you attack all enemies with a decently strong fire magic attack. Level 7 is Flashy Flare, another passive for 1 slot. Upon being hit by a status condition, the next turn you are cured of it and become immune to it for 5 turns, besides Berserk. Level 8 is Hustle Dance, an active for 25 MP. With a cheerful dance and a pair of maracas, all your allies are healed, scaled on your total HP stat. Koda said that this is like, if you have 5,000 HP, you will heal everybody for 2,500, as far as I'm understanding. Level 9 is Spry in a Crisis, another passive for 1 slot. If your HP goes below 28%, the show must go on and your evasion will increase by 50% until your HP is restored back above 20. Level 10 is Autograph. Look at this graph! An active for 20 Pig, which at a small cost, you sign your signature with a flourish, and the thrown novelty hits 1 foe for physical damage, ignoring defense and default. Level 11 is Scandal Eyes, an active for 35 MP. With the Minstrel's Dazzling Flare, you try to blind all enemies. If the enemy is not blinded, or if they are immune to it, deal damage to them instead. Level 12 is Have a Ball, an active for 60 HP. After performing a stylish juggling trick, you toss the balls at all foes, hitting 6 to 8 times in total for 30% of regular physical attack damage. Level 13 is a very interesting ability, Whistle, and it is an active, but it's an overworld active. For 5 MP, by doing a provoking whistle, a random battle will start afterwards depending on the area. Rare encounters appear more while doing this. Level 14 is Pink Typhoon, an active for 50 MP. With the help of your allies, you put on a show, creating a whirlwind that does powerful magic damage to all foes with a chance to charm. And finally, level 15 is Hocus Pocus, an active that has a 0 MP cost. By pulling off a wicked magic trick, you perform a random spell that could affect enemies, allies, everyone, or even do nothing. It is completely random. These are the following effects that Hocus Pocus can do. Nothing at all. It can cast Money into Being, which doubles P earned for the battle. It can inflict random elemental magic damage onto all foes. It can heal all allies for 20% of their total HP. It can cause an explosion, which damages everyone. It can cast death on everyone. It can inflict random status effects on everyone. It can double everyone's critical rate. It can increase all allies' stats by 10% for 5 turns, restore all ally MP fully, and it can double XP gained after battle. And finally, it can make the user take no damage on that turn. So, the Minstrel seems to be almost a strange bard/gambler mix, with a hint of Octopath Dancer thrown in there. So first, the flavor. This is a most tasty support class. Extremely fun flavor and cool abilities. They really fit the tone and character of the job. I really like them. The specials buff seems a little strong, even for a special, but then again, this is a support class, so I suppose I can give it a pass there. Some of the ability costs, however, seem a little low, especially for how strong these abilities are, like Hustle Dance, which seems like it could be an extremely powerful heal. Now, I know that the Minstrel's stats are very low, but if this was put as a secondary slot job, yeah. And even then, the costs are fairly low, so I can feel this being very easily abused in the secondary slot. On the plus side, though, I really like the idea of an overworld active ability with Whistle. I think that's super cool. I could see myself pairing this with, again, Bard or Gambler, or even Pictomancer, for a really fun time goofing around. However, that is also the flip side for me, for goofing around. As fun as the job sounds, the abilities themselves feel very mishmashed together. It feels like a hodgepodge of different stuff. The job does stuff, but the stuff it does feels disjointed. And I don't think this would be super helpful in like a difficult situation, like trying to fight Portal 5 or the last few bosses of the game where you gotta be really optimized. So while I think it's a fun class, I don't really think it has a lot of consistent practicality to it. There's useful things in it, but compared to some other ones, yeah, just that, yeah. I'm not really sure what kind of feedback I could give because the Minstrel seems to be about that fun aspect rather than being particularly good or consistent, but if I were to say anything to make it quote-unquote better, it needs more cohesion and you really got to bump up those costs. Those costs for the abilities and everything are really, really low. Again, though, I recognize that probably wasn't the attempt, and I still like the Minstrel at the end of the day, so good work, Koda. Now I turn to you, dear audience. What are your thoughts on the Minstrel? Leave a comment down below or join my Discord and talk about it there. I hope to start getting more of these out soon, but I have some other vids I want to get done before the end of August, so make sure you like and subscribe so you don't miss out. Alright, thank you for watching, have a great day everyone, and I'll see you soon.